Oh, see you, Flute. Alright, would someone give me a countdown or something?
I can give it to you. Oh yeah, Jess, you're already here.
You're supposed to be going to get food, you dumbass.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Somebody do it.
Alright,
Please.
on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
I hope debug's off. It is. Do I go for the cutscene skip? Too late.
Fuck it, yeah.
I already fucked it up.
Oh, that's just how it goes. Because
Yo, I didn't fuck it up.
Hey, my man's got it. Yeah. Skip that because you don't need orbs in this category for literally anything. So you can just kind of go. Basically, the objective, all flies, is a really sick idea. You just get all the flies in every level. That's it. Beat the game. So you don't need power cells except across Fire Canyon because FCS is slower. And then you don't need orbs because you don't need to buy power cells. Power cells are lame, and you don't even need the Scout Fly power cells most of the time. You just get the flies and do it.
Dude, this is already going way better than I expected it to.
This category's got some unusual routes for levels. Geyser is pretty standard though because this guy's a rock. Have to play it basically the same way every single time, no matter what you're running, because
yeah, it's basically just any percent.
We'd love to stay in Champagne Green, but we're itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine. Adventure away then. And while you're
I'm gonna watch
out
Samos talk about
adventuring,
something I
why
forgot
don't
what
you
he
make
even talks
yourself
about here.
useful?
Tells you to leave,
My darn green
and then
eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side
and then
of
you
the
get to
beach
go
near the mountain
and
like
do cool things.
Where are we going first, Jazz?
Go into the jungle.
right there. Now,
Oh.
all of you,
Right. Let's not forget the route here.
Yeah. So the jungle, it's kind of neat. So there's this temple in the jungle. And there's a blue eco switch inside of it that puts blue eco on all the levels. There's a boss. We don't care about any of that in the jungle in this category because
Oh my god.
there's no flies in that temple, so they're sneaky. Who cares?
Dude, the flies
You'll see what I
do
mean.
kind of stink.
Lots of blue eco usage in jungle, and lots of boosting around and kind of using the outside of the temple to do shit.
But first, a load of boring shit.
Oh yeah, I unironically forgot. Yeah, so we gotta fish because we gotta go to Misty Island. It's the sad reality that we live in.
Yo, any guesses in the chat?
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net.
200.
I'll give you a power cell.
Well,
If you can
exceptional.
get 200 pounds of them critters, and then I'll let you with shrimp here use
What
my
are the guesses
speedboat
for?
to
Is it
get
out of
to
third,
Misty
or is
Island.
it into eels?
Out of third.
Oh. Shit, I always guess 200.
Two types of fish to catch.
Again, Josh.
Wait, did you actually not know that?
Fishies
Yeah.
and 5
Oh my
pound
god.
fishies.
I always thought you guessed 200 as a
If you
meme.
miss 20 pounds of good
Well,
fish,
yeah, I do, but I didn't know it was out of third.
There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even a one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn
Yeah, I thought it
catch.
was into eels.
Well, now you know.
I'm still gonna guess 200 every time.
Yo, this is already a great start. I'm feeling this is a good fish. Oh dude. Somebody's turned on the minute. What the hell?
Ooh.
I don't think we're even gonna need the reset for bad fish.
No,
It's just
definitely not.
banging fish. It's just over 110. Are we gonna get to 120? Oh my god. I don't think anybody was anywhere near with the guess. Probably.
Hold steady. You're almost there.
I probably won't even finish in eels though.
76. Jeez.
Yeah, this is disgusting.
Steady, boy.
Dude, maybe? Yo.
You're almost there.
This is
You
ridiculous.
did it! You got
Hey,
the
finishing
fish.
eels. Let's go,
Not
dude.
bad for a couple of landlubbers. Here's
Dude, and there was another goldfish right behind it as well.
my boat at the village dock, whenever you like.
Yeah. You really don't see that great a fish. That's like kind of hundo standard, but in
That's
all
like
the-
average hundo fish right there.
Yeah, but like in the other categories, that is really, really good. Very rare. And you get to see some jungle. Pick up some blue eco. Alright, also in Hub 1 we have to pick up power cells. With a pretty in the way. Because you only need 20 and you have Misty Island. And, so.
What was that? An interesting jungle so far, movement wise. By that I mean
Okay,
scuffed.
got the RNG cushion.
Oh my god, go away. So weird, sometimes you take damage from an eel and literally you can't move for like 4 seconds, it's so weird. I don't know if that's intentional. But it's...
So you may be like, but Stellar, there's a fly up there that you missed on the side of the tent. Don't even sweat for a second.
Oh, amazing boosted. Oh, this is sad.
Jungle is actually like really hard in this category.
I haven't
But,
practiced
like,
it enough, clearly.
I mean, to do it the like absolute fastest way, because you have that blind blue eco boost at the end, and that
Yeah, that, two blue eco boosteds back to back, one of them blind.
yeah, and the ledge that you have to do the blind one off of is actually pretty bad. You can carry the eco all the way to the last fly. It's pretty good.
Yeah, if I didn't suck, I would have done that.
And Misty's pretty kind of, it's like kind of standard, but with a twist.
Ooh.
We don't go backwards in Misty or anything. Like, you'll see. We do some checkpoint shenanigans for the end. You can climb this mountain at the start to get this fly, and then instead of doing it after, like everyone else, basically. Well, Honda doesn't do it that way anymore.
Excuse me? That's what we like to call BS in the trade.
What we'd like to call the infinite spin.
Yeah, I was easily ledge grabbable, but Jack just decided to bounce off the ledge, as you do.
Actually, that needs to be looked into more. Actually, infinite spin. The reason I don't know why that happens, yeah, like on boosted sometimes. You can get a spin animation that lasts infinitely. I think it. I may be wrong, but it also happens if you walk out of state 8, which is lava walk. If you walk off of lava, like in Volcanic Crater, into the void, you can fall forever without like hitting a death plane. But if you spin, you like spin forever or some shit. I don't know. It's wild.
Yeah, that's some correct stuff right there.
Yeah. He flews in general all by himself. This is a tragedy.
He's just waiting for his match. Oh god! This run is a tragedy.
Hey, I mean, hey, dog. I'm along for the ride.
It's alright, we'll get LTS first try to make up for it.
Also, something cool about all flies, the Zeppelin cycle does not matter, so it's kind of nice not having to worry about the Zeppelins at all. Some cheeky energy plus strat.
Yep. Yeah, 2 weeks ago I wouldn't have known how to do that. Not that it's like insane or anything, but just no one really did that sort of thing before, like a week ago or whatever.
Yeah. Also, if you're a beginner, I gotta plug it real quick. If you're a beginner and you're like, man, all flies is sauce. This is the sauce. But I don't know how to do lava tube skip. It's hard. Then New Game Plus All Flies exists. You go to the extension board, you click New Game Plus All Flies, you play that.
It's basically just this without without fish game and without LTS. It's the perfect run.
It's big fun. It's good practice. So the reason we go this way specifically, like we get to fly on the mountain first, so you can just bomb. And then you're at the start of Misty again.
That wasn't that bad. Other than dying to the shark, that was the only bad thing really. Well, actually no, failed boosted, but fun fact, the world record failed that boosted as well, so... Because I sucked.
So what you're saying, there's still hope.
There's still hope, yes. Can we just find a minute of time save somewhere? Very quickly.
You heard it here first, chat. Somebody's
Sentinel.
getting Windows notifications.
Yo.
That ain't me, dog. That's some professional stream. Oh yeah, so beach. Pretty sure this is the only category where you do beach backwards. Because, as it turns out, when all you want is flies, you don't even need to go forward. And we're not freeing the bird, so we don't want to end over here. No bird. Which means we won't have Flut for snowy, and also boggy, although less snowy is boggy. But it is guarded behind a big cutscene.
Oh, what was that?
Man's gotta go pet the dog real quick.
I was very tempted to give it a punch actually, not gonna lie.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Sorry, somebody can cut that out the bog, it's fine.
Yeah, it's redacted.
Peter's gonna come come knocking. Oh, no. We don't even get birds. It's no, you don't have to deal with RNG in birds
no
either.
bird RNG. This
It's
is
crazy.
big brain. It's the most big brain category that anyone's ever thought of.
Somebody was basically just, how do we get all the RNG out of this game?
How do we get all the RNG?
Except yeah, they left in the biggest RNG in the game.
We can just the biggest RNG section in the game. We can just kind of put it like except fish in parentheses, very small.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. That's how blonde is. So now we have power cells. Maybe like there's only 30 minutes left. You have 2 hubs to do.
You have the 20
That's
cells
crazy.
to
Plus
power
the
my
final level.
shield. Now be careful.
This is
The shield
true.
will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500
But what's also
degrees,
true is we don't need
so
power
try to
cells
keep her
anymore.
cool.
So things are about to get a
Open
little
lava will
gangster.
definitely heat you up fast. Hit 500 degrees and it's over. Over? Like burning molten metal over?
Things about to get hella spicy. Get
to
to see a bunch of, well,
well,
I guess there's not a whole load of weird strats until like Hub 3, but there's still some, I guess. Like we get a feed. Sorry, continue.
I was just saying, Hub 2 is actually like kind of how you would expect it to be, but and don't blink.
You also actually got to try quite hard to not die in Fire Canyon.
Yeah, because you don't have eco, because we never went to the temple in the jungle. So now you're real slow. But not as slow as going into temple.
Yeah. You know, I always thought it was pretty weird how they make the blue eco switch like a big thing, and then the only switches in the whole game are in Fire Canyon, and then there's one in Sentinel. They could have put some in like the rest of the game, but no. Andy Gavin sucks, dude.
With the final boss, blue eco event didn't open. You get the blue switch.
Final boss is unbeatable without this optional.
You have to do rocket uppercut into double jump.
That'd be so funny. When we get modded versions of Jack, somebody should totally do that.
Make it so literally, yes. Make it so every blue eco switch, like every blue eco event in the entire game, doesn't open. That'd be a curse. Same thing with the yellow one.
Who cares about the yellow one?
Rude.
I see a swag boosted.
What is? Oh, this one. The Chim Force. Yeah, that's the Chim Force. Yeah, the whole reason we did that cutscene skip is because we want this bike. Short for bicycle.
I've never heard anyone call this a bike. But I mean, fair enough, dude. If that floats your boat.
Floats my bike.
Floats my boat. Dude, floats my whole bike. Oh. So this level's like ridiculously short. Because it's literally just drive between the flies on a zoomer.
Yep. I kind of want to route. See how much slower it is to just not do, just do everything on foot in here. Oh, he got up there.
Yeah. I was like, do I take it the wide angle or do I just try and go for the grind?
Yeah, and then you can just pause on flies because the cell cutscene is like you just put into it automatically. We don't need to watch that. Yeah.
Watching cutscenes is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, champ, to do that.
If you watch cutscenes, I'd, you know,
Yeah, you should
probably reevaluate your speedrunning career.
Yeah, you should consider running. What's that thing they routed? All cutscenes. Oh.
Yeah, I actually didn't know what you were going to say there, but that's a good point.
Yeah. They did that, so you can do that if you like watching cutscenes for some reason. We're in the Lost City, boys. And the flies here are all concentrated at like the first 2 rooms, and then we can just kind of gun it. That's 2. There's like 17 different flies in this one room.
Yeah.
Larry's being. Oh, dude, you just. Oh, you got him. So Larry's the worst guy ever. And,
Not anymore.
not anymore. Sometimes he likes to get real sniffy in your armpits, and you're like, hey, get away from me. But
And we all know Jack's got hella sniffy. Wait, not sniffy, smelly armpits.
yeah, look at that. Like, you don't even. You don't want to be near. You don't want to be probably within a couple 100 meters, honestly. When Jack like raises his arm up. Yeah, there's 6 flies like in the first 2 rooms of the level, and then you just kind of. The last one is like all the way down.
It kind of sucks we have to go all the way down here just for this one. Otherwise, it would probably be faster to go back to the start of LPC and ride the elevator back up at the start.
I'm
actually. Yeah.
Once upon a time, I timed out doing like the slide death warp and just going all the way back up and skipping this cutscene of riding the pod up. We need to go back and look at that again because I timed it to be like. It was either super slightly slower or like the same. But it's a lot harder.
Yeah. Crouching doesn't help to get on the zoomer quicker. It's literally just habit. Because you can spam circle while you're crouched and Jack won't spin. Which means if you're talking to an NPC, you won't like spin the NPC and bonk on them and get knocked away.
So we have to save load here, which is also something pretty slow. Yeah, it's worth looking again. Like the
Yeah,
route
sure.
was entirely that much. So now you're going to claw early because lava walk is stupid and dumb.
Dude,
So-
Runner, you haven't got the flies in Boggy Swamp. You're
You
trash.
haven't done it. Did you forget the level 2 head?
Hehe.
But you go to claw first because that'll store claw checkpoint. Or, like,
Oh.
pass. Ooh. So there's 2 things that are really bad. Well, getting a power cell would be very bad at this point, but that's not really a worry. The real worry is dying in Boggy. We're trying to set up an idle deload so we can just warp from Boggy to behind claw. There's also some gangster 1-frame strats where you can do some out-of-bounds shenanigans, but they're scary.
I'm gonna try it, but I probably won't get the 1 frame, so the dream will be short-lived.
Yeah,
Oh, I actually did. I messed it up. It's I haven't really practiced that much.
That
But
one,
you can.
there's 2 of them. The one at the start saves a little less time. It's quite a bit easier, but also the ledges you have to boost it off of are horrendous.
Yeah. As you can see, I was like stuck in a crouch animation, so I can uppercut. There's like a very short window where you become uncrouched, where you can like do the uppercut. but yeah. That
Yeah,
one,
the-
that one I tried saves like 6 seconds if you could.
Yeah, it's like extremely hard to do, but it's you just kind of go for 1 frames on the pads, and if you get them, you get them. If you don't, whatever. So boggy in this category. I don't think anyone has segments that has like both of those skips in them.
I don't think
But,
anyone's got one that has even just one of them. People don't go for them.
Yeah.
Like people
but,
have done it like not in a run, but I don't think people have done those strats in a run before.
Yeah, you can get some scary boggy segments with that. Yeah, now we can idle deload. Now that we have 7 flies.
Oh, I was hoping to get Rainbow Skies. Sag.
Oh my god, the entire level is gone. Somebody, this man is cheating. Please stop him.
Now, Mountain Pass is pretty much the same as it always is, except you do a cheeky little strat at the end. Save
Oh yeah.
a tiny bit of time.
Get flies, forehead.
Dude, look at these sick lines I'm taking. What a racer.
Oh, wait, still have no idea how that idle deload works. So the only reason that works is because you go and get the claw cutscene before you go to boggy. So that stores like Mountain Pass as your like stored way back in the back of the game checkpoint. And then you can. It's like you have to go up there and get the cutscene to. Like before you would do it in like no LTS or something, you have to go up there and get that cutscene before you go back to boggy and idle deload. It's the same concept, and the checkpoint doesn't get reset because you don't pick up a power cell or die. If you did either of those things, it would get reset, and the idle deload wouldn't work.
Facts.
Yeah, now we got Hub 3, which your red stage and then off to Spider Cave. Pretty similar to no LTS, actually. Minus a few things.
Yeah, the new route.
So something interesting is now, because of Snowy Mountain, the gondola needs 2 power cells to activate after Red Sage. So we actually need 2 power cells from Spider Cave, which is, I mean, it's like literally not even out of the way. Because we're already gonna get 1 because of the Scout Fly cell. So you just find another one to pick up, and which one you pick up is pretty obvious. Really good crate bounce. That thing is stupid. Or can be stupid.
Yeah, it's a good Spider Cave so far.
No way out.
I didn't want to say anything because I was concentrating, but I just golded my spider cave.
Yeah, that was really good.
I was like a mistake-free spider cave.
Yeah.
Practically.
Plus that level's like Spider Cave is probably the hardest level in the run.
I need to get some other things first.
Yeah, so we don't have Fluff for Snowy, so we can't gondola skip in the traditional way. So we need these.
That is a great question, Rosa. How on earth are we going to get past Lava Tube?
Shit, I didn't think about that. You need more power cells.
That was a little bit too convincing. It sounded like you were actually trying to brainstorm an idea. Oh.
Okay, so we don't need any power cells here. But something we do need. So for lava tube skip, you need 4 health. You may notice we don't have 4 health. So something that you need to do in Snowy is collect health, because there's nothing else. There's like no other way to get health in Hub 3 except for go to Spider Cave, which is hilarious and slower. So yeah. Gotta leave this place with 50 health. And yeah, so like once you start collecting health, like in the beginning here, you don't do it because you need a death work here. But then I know there's 2 different ways to do it. You can farm it all at the end, or you can farm throughout. I think everyone farms throughout Snowy. Which I think is kind of a better way to do it anyway. Oh, the Chim Force. Oh, not Chim Force.
Yeah, I'm not Chim Force. Shame.
Yeah, so now you start killing enemies and collecting health, and getting hit is
Usually it's run ending.
it depends where.
Yeah, true.
But if you get hit early on, like if you get hit kind of like down by the yellow eco cave, it doesn't actually lose that much time. But if you get hit like on the way to the from anywhere here onwards, or like from the lurker troop onwards, it is kind of pretty bad.
Got some great RNG here on the health, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you end up with less health, sometimes more, so now he doesn't need to kill any of the lurkers here by the gondola, which is very nice. Be like, oh no, you have to ride the gondola down? Psych. You can just walk off the mountain. Crazy.
Fuck's sake. Right, I'm turning on the debug. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You love to see the
Kind
bonk.
of yeah. Kind of a trademark of this run is it's really chill until the last 10 minutes. The last 10 minutes are extremely stressful. So you have to be worried about getting hit in snowy. You have to worry about like collecting all the health that you need. You need to do gondola skip on foot immediately into lava tube skip.
And this
And then you
rocket
have
right here is
Citadel.
really difficult.
I was hitting it like when I was practicing before this. Now I
It
can't
wasn't.
hit it. I was hitting it like 4 times in a row. Oh my god, stop freezing. It's patched. I'm doing this one. Bro. Thank God we had an hour to do this run. Oh my god. The game froze there and it ate my exit.
Ooh.
This is the saddest attempt at rocket I've ever had in any run ever. Except maybe the first time I ever did LTS. In fact, this might actually be worse than that. No. I actually don't know why it's not worked a single time yet. I'm like deliberately delaying my inputs here.
Yo, if it double freezes enough, you can get dart glitch or line glitch. Vote now in the chat as to which one you want.
Oh my god. Please just work before we get... Oh, it's frozen again. It's a miracle I haven't got it yet. I've frozen like 8 times. Oh my god, stop. Dude, my whole screen just went purple.
Ooh.
There we
Oh
go,
my
Jesus
God.
Christ. The game is breaking.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to destroy this game, go and stand in that spot and mess with the camera. You can get it to a certain spot where the game just starts to destroy itself, and you can get some crazy texture corruptions.
Oh yeah, it's actually super cool. Some of the texture corruptions you can get.
I believe there's also a really good spot just outside of Citadel, but I don't know that one as well.
Yeah, no, this one's like the more consistent, I think. There we go.
Hey.
Even if Rocket took me 10 years, at least I didn't fail that.
Snowy idle deload again.
Again?
This category's kind of broken. We just kind of idle deload to wherever we want to go.
We stand still for 30 seconds 4 times in this run.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And it's optimal.
So you actually have to turn around to get flies in lava tube in this category, obviously. There's a shot up here. You can get this scout fly super early without having to go all the way through it. This shot is kind of precise.
Yeah, I missed it.
I like to call it the Chris Kyle shot, but that's just me.
Now, usually, unless this was Hondo or something, the run would be pretty much over. But just in case you weren't stressed enough, on good pace, we now have one of the easiest levels in the whole run to choke, and it's far from the easiest level just in general.
And plus there's a new strat. That was
Yeah.
a couple days ago now.
Yeah, it's like a new version of that's already done strat.
Yeah.
Shoot all the bombs.
If anyone wants to figure out how to get to the launchpad room, that would be chill.
Yeah,
You know
without
about
activating the
that,
cuts, without activating the checkpoint. Yeah, please do.
Yeah, if anyone wants
you.
to figure that out, then please do that, and then go into the Discord and you know,
Scream.
yeah, start screaming. Somebody will show up, probably.
Probably a mod.
Unless they're all
Wondering why you're screaming.
Unless they're all sleeping, they just won't. Maybe they will. If you scream, especially if you scream loud enough.
Right, if I was a Chad, I would grab that scout fly there while doing Citadel skip, but I'm not quite that gamer.
Yeah, that's insanely risky. Saves like 10 or something.
Yeah, a little bit less than that.
Yeah,
It's like close to that though.
it's super hard to do, and if you fail it, your run is dead.
Basically.
And it's right at the end. Basically, the whole concept of this route is just fall down, like get the checkpoint at the top of the Citadel from the skip, and then just fall down onto everything that you need and then death back. There is one fly, however, that does not work with, because there is a checkpoint that we have, the one checkpoint that we haven't figured out how to get past. And, yeah, we'll see eventually. So the
Hello.
checkpoint bypass.
I had a little sketch moment, I almost roll jumped into the void like before I got to it, but
So now we don't have all the flies, and you may be like, well, why are you going up to the final boss? Because you can die here. We're setting up an idle deload by doing this. And then you can fall down from here to load the rest of the level. Got him. And this checkpoint right here is the one we can bypass. But if you go to the top first, you can get the fly and then just idle deload back.
if anyone wants to know how free world record is, I just golded that split by 9 seconds.
Well, no.
Golded it by 9 seconds and I died an extra time at the top of Citadel.
Yo, GG.
It's not over yet, dude. Gotta do final boss, man.
Oh.
That's the final guy. So yeah, this is kind of like the boggy idle deload. You have to wait until the sky turns purple before you can die.
I've never seen that before. That's so cool.
Because, I mean, that's just because final boss and Citadel itself are loaded as 2 separate levels.
That's actually my favorite deload just because it turns the sky purple.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And like the boss music starts as well, as soon as like the music turns, the sky turns purple.
For the final guy.
I bet no one's ever seen this done before.
Yeah, no one's ever seen these guys pop out.
But what you haven't seen is all three. Well, I was gonna say all three one frames, but I already missed the first one, and I just missed the second one as well.
No, you didn't. No. Oh, dude, check out that one frame. Yeah, let's go,
Yo.
baby. Yeah.
Let's go.
That's 2 out of 3.
That if I get the last one though, it's gonna look different, so I have to fail it.
No. You already got the first one.
Oh, nice! I got onion cooked. Please break. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes that arm just doesn't break.
All three, boys. Round of applause. Round of applause in the chat. Drop your. I would sub to Stellar for that. Sub to Stellar. Fucking bits. Get him going. Claps all around for all 3 one frames. He's the master.
Dude, I never missed a one frame in my life.
I've never seen him miss a one frame in his life.
Yeah, it's because I never missed one, Jazz. Like, come on.
Yeah, crazy. He is born to do them, actually.
Yeah.
He's doing the motion with his thumb,
I came out of the womb spinning.
Yeah.
That's how.
Physically spinning. And he was even making the noise, and the doctors didn't really know what to do about it.
Yeah.
It was a really awkward, 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, like the umbilical cord was getting tangled and everything. And,
Yeah,
they're like,
"Can somebody stop this child from spinning?"
GG.
Easy peasy every time, dude.
So, for context, the world record is 43:21. Is it? 22?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's 43:21.
Yeah. So that run was almost 4 minutes off, but considering how long that rocket took, unsurprising. I think all of HUD 2 was actually pretty good. It was literally just rocket and Misty. The rest of it was good. It was great, honestly. Golded 2 splits. Why not?
Well, stay tuned because there's another race.
Now we can't change you back.
Any races?
GG, thanks for that run, Stellar.
That insightful commentary. And now you all know how I was born, so yeah, you're welcome for that.
You know the story of Stellar's birth.
Yeah.
A little more ridiculous than, the standard. But,
Dude, why you gotta judge?
I mean, you told me I'm wrong.
Yeah, right. Let's. It's over. Let's cut the stream.